What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over and breaking down Season 1, the good, the bad, the ugly. All of it in this video today. Now, look, I've tried to stay positive so far this year. No matter what people say about me and my negativity throughout my history on 2K, I feel like this year so far, I've stayed as positive as I can. I mean, genuinely, with a squad built on all unsellable cards, outside of Kenyon Martin, I'm telling you, I'm trying to stay as positive as possible. Now, here's the situation at hand, though, that we do need to talk about and discuss. Season 1. I feel like right now, it is so hard to get MT on this game. That's where I want to start. It's so hard to get MT on this game. I didn't say it's hard to get solid players because, again, it's not super difficult to get unsellable players. If you do grind out all your challenges, you're welcome to MyTEAM challenges, followed by the rest of these things. If you do play the game, if you get your showdown or salary cap or domination rewards, obviously exhibitions are broken right now, but normally that's another aspect of this as well. But I feel like right now, MT-wise, how do you make MT? Comment down below in the comments, not using the auction house, what's the best way to make MT? To be honest, it's probably domination. And it's not me being happy about it, but it right now probably is domination being the best way to make MT right now on this game. And that's basically the only way to make MT. The rest of this game, it feels like, is so unrewarding. Yes, you can grind 20 showdown games to get to your top tier and see where that takes you, but that's not super rewarding. Salary cap's not super rewarding. The game is not super rewarding. Another thing I want to bring up. Name a way in which you can get rewards that are sellable. Name a way. Name a game mode that you can play and be like, wow, you get a good sellable reward. Everything in here is basically unsellable outside of this hidden, even the hidden gem player is sellable. Everything here is unsellable. Everything is unsellable here. Now, yes, salary cap, you do get some MT as you do go up the ranks. I mean, I guess that is what it is, but salary cap, not worth playing. King of the Court, everything here, unsellable. Showdown, unsellable. Breakout, unsellable. Everything is unsellable. And so it truly makes the auction house, the players in the auction house, all packed players. And so people want to be like, well, Ty, the auction house is so expensive. When is the auction house ever going to go down? And you know what? I'd love to be able to answer that question. And I'd love to tell you, well, be patient, guys. The auction house is eventually going to go down. And it's went down a slight little bit with, obviously, super packs being in the game. But realistically, the situation at hand is this. These packs, these players are not going to go down in price because the accessibility of these players aren't there. There's no way to get sellable versions of these cards. And if you don't think that's a problem, I don't know what to tell you. That is a massive problem. There is not one game mode right now you can grind to get a sellable pack. Even the challenges we get each and every weekend are unsellable. And look, like I said, I feel like overall, I'm relatively positive about this game. But when we're breaking down Season 1, and is it worth playing, is it worth grinding? I don't know. I like that they've brought some new things into the game. I actually don't mind the concept of breakout, but the rewards have to be better. We have to have a way in which we can get sellable cards. Get some more MT. Just get rewarded for playing the game. Heck, even if in Triple Threat Park right now, why can I not send all of these to your auctions? I don't have space in my auctions. Bro, why can I not have these in my man, I can't even have these in my collection. What is going on in the game? But we're getting to the point, yes, Triple Threat Park was the first time in a long time that they actually gave us 25,000 MT. Useful MT to actually have in our collection. That's the first time all season long. And so if we start trending in that direction, okay, I'm for it, right? I'm for it if we can start trending in that direction. But otherwise, you grind these challenges for unsellable players, genuinely. And so right now it's fine because I got Jack Marin from challenges. I've got a lot of these cards from King of the Court. We've gotten a free diamond basically every weekend. We have got some decent things. But as far as the overall game right now, I just don't know if I can sit up here in front of you guys and say it's at all rewarding, because it's not. Like, this is not whatsoever at all rewarding, and I think that's really what does bug me quite a bit. And so, again, when I'm looking at this game and thinking, okay, what do we need to improve on? That's exactly that. We need to make the auction house somewhat worth it, and right now I just don't think it is. And I'm not hating on the game. I'm not hating on the game, because actually I don't mind playing this game. But I just feel like it is so hard, unless you work the auction house night and day, to make enough coins to play the game. Meanwhile, pack odds are horrible. Like, we talk about cards being so expensive. Why? As equal as a problem is the game not being rewarded, pack odds are horrible. They're terrible, guys. They're horrible. They're as bad of pack odds as we have ever seen. And so with that being the case, yes, these pink diamonds are going to be extremely rare. And like I said before, with the less than 1% odds to pull the pink diamond, you're spending hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on the game. I just don't know how we can get any worse as far as pack odds, as far as rewards from playing the game. I don't think we can get worse. I actually don't mind the concept of hidden gems. I don't mind it. Look, you can't really use your favorite necessarily cards because all these Season 1 cards are so expensive. But at least you can grind the game. Like every Friday, you've been able to grind the game for a free diamond. You could have got Domination done and got Tim Duncan. You could have grinded, some Breakout or finish Domination, get enough MT to build a good budget squad. I'm not saying that it's impossible to be no money spent. Heck, I'm not even saying it's hard to be no money spent in this game, because I don't think it is. But what I am saying is, to level that squad up and to have the best squad in the game is harder than it's ever been. Last year at this time, to have the best squad in the game was as easy as it's ever been. Now, it's as hard as it's ever been. And so, yes, the auction house is back. Yes, being no money spent isn't necessarily the hardest thing in the world. But right now, to have the best squad in the game, you have to spend so much money on this game. And I wish there was some, middle ground, right? Some ground where, okay, well, yeah, if you spend a bunch of money, you can have the best squad in the game. But what happens if I grind a bunch of this game? I don't even know how to look at how much time I've spent on this game. But I've spent a lot of time on this game. And I feel like my squad's fine. But again, to take it to that next level, I don't know how to get there, right? I don't know how to get there. I'm trying to, have it go one position at a time and maybe pick up, a really good player and then work my way to another really good player and then eventually have all the good players. But it just seems so inaccessible when LeBron is 1.2 million, David Robinson's 1.5 million, Paul George is 1.2 million. Like, how? How am I supposed to ever be able to level my squad up? I don't know. I genuinely do not know. And so that's where I'm at the crossroads. It's, well, how can we improve in Season 2? Obviously, I would love a new Domination so I could get another good player to add to my collection. I would love to see these King of the Court rewards get updated, get better, get more accessible. I'd love to see Breakout get an update as well to make that more worth playing. Heck, I'd like to see Showdown receive a big time update. And look, it's been a month and a half. We are due for a new update in all these game modes. But at the end of the day, pack odds gotta be better. At the end of the day, we need some locker codes to help the community out. At the end of the day, we need more events in the game for 92 plus overall hidden gems. Heck, heading into next season, give us a 95 plus overall hidden gems. Why not? Why not? To me, it all comes down to this. Does 2K want this game to be good or not? Do they? Do they want this game to not only bring them money, but to be a good MyTEAM at the end of the day? To look back at this game and be like, yeah, that was a really good MyTEAM. Because right now, I just don't think people are going to look back on this MyTEAM mode and say that. And for me, I just feel like so much pressure to always, stock up on MT. Like, even this Kenyon Martin. I like Kenyon Martin. But it's like, is he worth having? Or should I sell him, try to make a decent amount of MT, and then go from there? Because that's, for me, what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this Kenyon Martin up, hope he sells for a decent amount, and just continue trying to build that MT up so I can get a LeBron, so I can get a D-Rob, so I can get a Giannis type player. That's what I feel the need to do. That's why you're looking at my squad of all unsellable players. Plus, I'll add Sharif to the squad here at the power forward position. And boom, just like that, you've got all the unsellable players. And the worst part I think about this game is this. The main grind is for these diamond hidden gems. But at the core of it, guys, all of these diamond hidden gems that I've gotten, they're unsellable. So yes, I've gotten some good ones, but I've also gotten some bad ones. And so that's the tough part. You could have gotten a guy like myself and get Caldwell Jones, who absolutely cannot play on the squad. Or you could pull a guy, let's say, I'm just going to throw out a name. You could pull out a guy like Juwan Howard, who's an absolute beast in this game. And that's just another one of these things, like, the game's right, and I like the hidden gems concept if it's just one of the concepts, but right now, how good your team is relies a lot on chance, a lot on luck. Yes, you need to grind the game, but that's really what it comes down to. The fact of the matter is, these pink diamonds are so inaccessible right now to the majority of the community, and heck, even these diamonds feel somewhat inaccessible for a lot of the community. We need to bridge that gap. We need to make but just make it a lot easier to level your squad up. I still think 2K is probably seeing a crazy amount of sales right now just because of how the game is laid out. But the fact of the matter is right now, it's been over a week since our exhibitions have worked. Another no money spent type of thing. And I just think that this is, 2K is going to deny it, but I think this is part of 2K's plan. I genuinely think 2K likes the fact that exhibitions are broke right now. You guys can say I'm wrong down below in the comments if you want to, but that's my genuine belief. I think they like the fact that exhibitions are broken. I think they like the fact that it's hard for no money spent players to build a great team on this game. And I genuinely think it's only probably going to get tougher. As much as I want to see this improve, as much as I want to see Breakout actually give us, good rewards, I just don't know if that's the case. And so what is my biggest piece of recommendation? Well, here's what I got for you. Play the game to have fun. That's my biggest piece of recommendation. Don't play the game to build your best squad in the game because you're going to spend a ton of money on the game. Commit to not spending money on the game like I have. I'll buy the Pro Pass, but outside of that, I'm not spending money on this game. And have fun. Have fun. I have not spent money on this game. And I've had as much fun as I've ever had. Because, yes, I want to work my way up and eventually build my squad to be great. But I don't feel the pressure to every time there's a big-time name on a Friday to load up packs. And I'm at peace with that, guys. I'm at peace with the fact that I built a really good budget squad and I don't have to spend money on the game. And I think that's allowed me to have as much fun as ever. Because, again, keeping up with all of these cards and trying to have the best squad in the game, trust me when I tell you, it's not a recipe for success. So let me know down below in the comments. Are you guys having fun with the game? What would you guys like to see in Season 2? I will say this. We haven't talked about many positives. I like the rep system. I do. I think it's a cool concept. I like the level 40 for T-Mac. We got some solid rewards along the way. I like the events that they throw in every weekend. We need to see them more during the week. I like the challenges. I just wish these would be for sellable cards. I do like some of the things that 2K is doing. But at the end of the day, that's overshadowed by how hard and inaccessible the game mode feels at this current moment. So you guys let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Pacing wise, I thought it would be that super bad after Pink Diamond LeBron was dropped. But I can genuinely say Pink Diamond LeBron was the best card that came out this whole season. Drop a like on the video, subscribe. As always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.